Hi guys, to another video of Mixed Tarot, and today we are going to talk about the sign of Virgo for the month of April 2021. For the sign of Virgo for the month April 2021. For the sign of Virgo April 2021. So let's just start the reading. King of Swords, the Hangman, Four of Pentacles. I guess a lot of people are having money issues these days. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords. All right, so let's just start the reading. So in the central position, I have the King of Swords, topped by the Hangman, and below it the Four of Pentacles. So there is definitely something regarding money and something regarding protecting that money or saving that money. I have the Nine of Pentacles reflecting the Victory card. So it looks like you are waiting for something. Virgo, you are waiting for something. Most likelihood, I think you're waiting for an offer to come in. You're waiting for a sign to show you that you will make it through. Below the Nine of Pentacles, I have Five of Wands. And below the Victory card, I have the Ace of Swords. So it's actually a very good energy. You see, I can divide this reading into three parts. Let me show it to you. If I do this, this is your present situation. So either you are in this position of King of Swords, or somebody, to my mind, looks like he's controlling this position for you. So it looks to me like you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for some offer to come in. You're waiting for a time to get out of this messed up situation that it is. And I do see that there have been people who are not exactly fighting, but people who are fighting blindly. But what I mean by this blind fight is that people are fighting for something that actually doesn't belong to them. So it's more of a, I'll tell you a funny thing about this card. So you see their faces are covered and they are trying to bring down this beehive, and what I see is they're actually taking shots at something they can't see. People might be fighting for something they are not clear about. I see that. So it's somehow you are in a place or in a situation where people are behaving like people. They just want to get best out of whatever comes their way and leave nothing for others. So you're some sort of that position. This is an ideal card to represent corporate fights. I think you might be working in a company where there is this kind of situation is on, where nobody trusts anybody, and you might have one or two friends, but you never know when they'll backstab you. You're somewhere in that kind of an environment. Maybe that's a company, maybe that's an institution, whatever it is. So you're somewhere like that and you want to come out of that position and situation. And the other half, I see a Victory card with the Ace of Swords. So I have to pull out two more cards. So let me then know what the situation is. Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Either you or somebody else is going to leave, and I think if you leave the situation, you're going to a better place. If you don't leave this situation, somehow you'll make it through. Somehow you'll make it through, but somebody else has to go then. So it's like a trade. So either you go or somebody else goes. That sort of a situation. And I think you are something between this Four of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. I don't see you getting represented here in this layout, but I definitely see you are sitting on the fence. You're waiting for the right time to come and strike. Yeah, you're sitting on the fence for the right time to come, and I think that time is going to come pretty soon. Let me know something about this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Alright guys, I'll be frank with you. You're sitting on the fence, and I think your time is about to come. The time is about to come when you will have to come into the front and fight it out. And I think you're going to win, because Ace of Swords is being backed by the sun, and you can't stop the sun. So it is inevitable. It is inevitable. And you know, the funny thing is that the King of Swords and the King of Cups are both here. Now the King of Cups is actually a loving person, but make no mistake, he can strike if he wants to. So I hope it's not a battle of between two people, or between two powerful people. I hope it's not that, but it looks like that. And you are in this game somehow, playing your own part. But in any case, I think you or your side is going to win this. You or your side is going to win this. And if you do decide to walk away, still you win. Still you win in a way. I don't know how that happens, but still you win in a way, because I think okay, so my advice for you will be, Virgo, that don't walk away from this. Stay in this battle, stay in this place and fight it out. I see a much better position for you to stay and fight rather than try and leave. So if you're in a situation like that, whether you want to fight or go away, I think it's time for you to fight. And if you don't want to fight, you at least have to stay where you are. So don't just try and leave. I don't think you should do that. If that is the dilemma, then I think you should stay put where you are and get the best of it. Get the best of it. You might need a little patience, but I think you should stay. So if you have to make a decision between staying in this place or moving out, I think you should stay. You should stay. You should stay and fight, or you should stay and be calm, not say anything at all, be a neutral kind of a person here. But definitely I think you should follow your plan, but don't you try and leave, because if you do leave, I don't see a very good outcome here. And if you decide to stick on, I see a better future for you. That's what it is. So you need to come from this phase into this phase and discard this one. So That's what the hangman is all about, because you're still processing and thinking. And if you do decide to stay on and fight, I see the sun finally coming out. So I think it's more about that kind of a thing. I'll tell you what, whosoever is watching this reading, uh, that person needs to understand that you don't have to remain in a dilemma. I think you have more questions rather than knowing about this, because you are going to do this, but you just wanted to know what sort of decision you have to take, right? Because you are going to do this. So I think you should stay calm, stay input, whether you fight or whether you stay silent, but stay where you are. Don't try to run from the situation. I don't see a very good outcome if you try and run. If you stick around, I see a better future. So whatever that means for you, wherever you can apply that. So that's the sort of reading it is, and it's a very result oriented kind of a reading. So I'm happy that your hanged man situation will end soon, and end in a way that you don't want it to end, but you'll certainly have to strike. So don't you think that staying silent will somehow solve your problem? You'll have to take some sort of an action. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. And that's what it is. If you're thinking about making a plan, I think you should go ahead and make plan. Compassion, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. What did I say? So I know there are people involved. I know you're planning to take action. So be compassion, have compassion, right? And take decision which is in the best interest of everybody, but don't you back out. If you need to take an strong action, if you need to take an action against people who don't really support you, then please do that. And if certain heads need to roll, let it be. All right, so that's my call on this. That's my call on this reading, and you decide for yourself, but that's what I think. Right, guys? So thanks a lot. Let me know if you have any questions on this. I'll be more than happy to reply to you. So all the best. Take charge and take a strong decision. That's it. Thanks, guys.